Let me guess, you're currently spending way too many hours every single week trimming long videos into tiny bite-sized clips. You're constantly testing different captions, tweaking audio, and somehow you're still not seeing the growth you deserve. I completely get it because I used to sit there for hours, scrubbing through a long video just to find 3 seconds of watchable content. I would hunt for that perfect moment that makes people stop scrolling, only to then export different aspect ratios and reformat every single caption. After all that exhausting manual work, the post still barely moves the needle for your engagement metrics. What if I told you there is a much smarter way to handle this, using an AI that finds your best moments automatically? Imagine a system that turns those long recordings into ready-to-post clips and even schedules them for you without any manual labor. No more manual scrubbing and no more guessing games, just consistent content output with significantly less busy work. The honest truth is that most creators aren't failing because they lack creative ideas or interesting things to say. They are failing because they are designing their workflow for themselves instead of for the fast-paced nature of their audience. You can spend hours making the perfect 60-second edit, but if the hook isn't front-loaded, nobody is going to watch. People scroll incredibly fast these days, so you literally have less than a single second to grab their attention. A single well-timed clip can honestly be the difference between 5,000 views and 50,000 views. Instead of obsessing over the perfect cut every time, you should focus on getting multiple good cuts out as quickly as possible. My golden rule is to create 3 to 5 variations of a key moment, rather than just one supposedly perfect version. Test those variations, track which ones perform better, and keep the ones that actually work for your community. Another huge mistake creators make is treating short-form distribution like an afterthought instead of a priority. They post sporadically, copy-paste the exact same caption, and then wonder why nothing ever scales. Consistency is what beats perfection every single time, which is exactly why automation matters for your growth. Imagine uploading a long sit-down video and having an AI automatically pick out the highest potential bites for your audience. The AI finds the jokes, the controversial takes, and the wait what moments that really make people stop and listen. It turns those highlights into platform-ready clips for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and LinkedIn. Even better, the AI adjusts the aspect ratios, adds dynamic captions, and suggests hooks tailored to each specific platform. That isn't some science fiction future talk. That is literally how I have been growing my channels lately. Let me introduce you to Vizard, which is an AI-first repurposing tool built exactly for this specific problem. I am not here to pump some random product like an advertisement. I just want to show you how it changed my workflow. Vizard automatically finds viral-worthy clips from long-form content and outputs ready-to-post shorts in minutes. It doesn't stop at just one clip either. It generates multiple variations and suggests captions and hashtags for you. Instead of cutting one 30-second clip, you get a handful of different versions that you can A/B test. Here's how I actually use it. I upload the full video, which could be a 90-minute podcast or a 20-minute YouTube upload. Within minutes, Vizard scans the audio and video, detects peaks in engagement, and suggests highlight moments. You can browse those highlights, preview suggested trims, or just let the AI pick the clips automatically for you. For each clip, it provides caption suggestions and a few thumbnail options so you don't have to start from scratch. Then you can export them or simply use the auto-schedule feature, which was a total game changer for me. Instead of me dragging files into a scheduler and guessing post times, I set the frequency and let Vizard queue the clips. Want 2 posts a day for the next 3 weeks? It is done. The content calendar keeps everything tidy, allowing you to see what is scheduled across all your platforms. That kind of consistency helps the algorithm learn your cadence and rewards you with more reach over time. I know some of you are thinking about tools that only solve one piece of the puzzle, like single clip extractors. A great thumbnail matters, but without a steady stream of engaging clips and consistent posting, thumbnails alone won't scale your channel. Vizard's big advantage is cohesion because it combines editing, multi-clip generation, and scheduling all in one place. It is built for creators who want to publish way more content without having to hire an entire production army. Here are a few practical tips to get the best results. Hook your audience in the first 1 to 3 seconds. Keep your clips short and punchy. For most audiences, 15 to 30 seconds is the absolute gold standard. Make sure to use captions because a huge chunk of short-form views are actually watched without any sound at all. Don't be married to the first clip, just create 2 or 3 edits of the same highlight with different styles. One of those variations will usually outperform the others, and that is how you gather real data. One feature I love is that Vizard understands different platform norms, like looser captions for TikTok versus professional ones for LinkedIn. The bulk export option means you can create a full week's worth of content in the time it used to take for one single clip. Real talk. This won't replace your creative thinking, but it does remove the repetitive, tedious parts from your life. You end up posting more often, testing more ideas, and learning faster, which is the real secret sauce for growth. If you are worried about the text sounding robotic, don't be, because the editing choices are completely editable. Whether you want hands-off speed or total creative control, it is there when you need it. So what should you do next? Pick a recent long-form video and upload it to the platform. Let the AI suggest highlights, create a few caption variations, and schedule them over the next 2 weeks. Track what performs well and tweak based on which hooks get the best retention from your viewers. Once you get comfortable, you will be surprised how many extra posts you can publish without pulling late nights. Look, AI tools are not a magic button, but they are the difference between guessing and truly scaling your content. Instead of grinding on one clip for hours, you can put out a dozen and actually learn what sticks. Vizard doesn't replace your creativity, it amplifies it by taking the boring parts off your plate. If you are tired of editing fatigue, give this approach a try and see the difference it makes. Upload one video today, let the AI find the sparks, and schedule a whole week of content in just a few minutes. You will get faster feedback, more consistent posting, and more opportunities for one of your clips to catch fire. Watch the next video where I break down 5 concrete repurposing hacks you can run every week. Once you automate the repetitive stuff, you will finally have the space to be truly creative again.